Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collinwood, and I'm here to do a very special video. Today is October 5th, and today is Dark Shadows actress Nancy Barrett's birthday. Nancy Barrett played Carolyn Collins Stoddard on a 1960s gothic soap opera Dark Shadows. And it's all too fitting to talk about the Jason McGuire episode where Jason McGuire almost gets married to Carolyn's mother, Elizabeth. And Carolyn almost shoots Jason McGuire. Um, I really enjoyed Carolyn in a lot of these episodes, not only just from the beginning, but in the Jason McGuire arc, because I really feel, not only did they put Carolyn over during the Phoenix arc, they put Carolyn over as the strong presence in the Jason McGuire. Do I wish they would have had Carolyn kill Jason off instead of Barnabas? I actually wish they wouldn't have killed Jason off and would have had Carolyn maybe follow him to Paul Stoddard, maybe have Jason leave. But I do think they did that too. I think they had Barnabas kill him off, to get Barnabas over, really. I mean, think about it. They hadn't really shown you have him kill any. They didn't show him kill anyone off to that point. So I guess in his hindsight being 2020, it was key to have him do that. Now back to Nancy Barrett's character Carolyn. I just really enjoyed her a lot. That character, just the way she portrayed it. Um, and one of my favorite um, character, the way when they had her, you know, her and Mitchell Ryan's reaction post Phoenix arc, I really feel that was so. You didn't know where that was going to go. Like, was she going to forgive him or wasn't she? And I do find it interesting that they had her forgive him. And then later on, you know, she's, you know, she's, you know, being friends with him. And I mean, Nancy Barrett sells and works her ass off because she tells Joe Haskell, I was in love with him. And you believe it. I mean, you if you were there from the beginning episodes, she was. I mean, her character was literally in love with Burt Devlin, Mitchell Ryan's character. So I, I really can't say enough about Nancy Barrett's portrayal as Carolyn Collins Stoddard. I really enjoyed her interactions with Elizabeth, Victoria, Roger, David, Barnabas, Burke, and you know during the end of the Jason McGuire arc, did I like them having her disappear for a while? Like, 'cause she was off camera for a while there for a couple episodes after that. Um, Again, I mean, I get why they did it. I'm not in particular in love with that they did that because I felt they could have did something else with her. I just all that build up to her doubting, she wasn't, now mind you, she wasn't the only character doubting. Um, but she was basically, it was her, Victoria, Roger, and really Barnabas too, doubting Jason McGuire. So, and Elizabeth too, privately, she wasn't doing it in front of them. But I really feel she was the forefront of a lot of that. And Burke was too, in some sense. But more mainly her. Um, More so than anyone, really. And I just wish, they would have done something a little different there. But all in all, I would just feel like she just did such a great job playing that character and playing that role. And I love how they introduced her in the Blue Whale dancing. It was so different than the way they introduced Victoria, than the way they introduced Burke, than the way they introduced Elizabeth or Roger. It was so different. And that's the one thing I loved about the show. The characters were not similar. They may have had the same last name or been related, but they were very different from one another, especially Carolyn. And that's what made her, well, makes her so unique. Just like the actress who played her. Very, very unique. Happy birthday to Nancy Barrett. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next time. Like, share, comment, subscribe.